What's going on, guys? It's your boy. I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to be filming a kind of, I guess, a walk around of my car and everything I have done to it. All the time on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I get asked what's done to your car, what performance mods you have done to it, what exterior mods you have done with it, and most importantly, what model is your car. So today I'm going to be going over basically everything that I have done to the car so far. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope this answers a lot of your questions. But if it doesn't, feel free to drop any questions you guys have in the comments, and I'll respond as soon as I can. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. One thing I do love about it, the pops. I swear, the people next to me probably get so annoyed with it, but I love it. I'm trying to go somewhere where it's pretty quiet, so I can film this video. But oh, and also this is part of the things that I've done in my car is this custom steering wheel, all carbon fiber, blue stitching, yeah, and then also Rev Match right here, Rev Match Display. Shout out to Impressive Carbon, my sponsor. They hooked it up fat for the steering wheel on this car. But yeah, let's try to find a spot to record. This is the spot where I'm gonna film this video, so let's get right to it. So the first thing I did to this car was wheels and tires. Wheels and tires, that was the first thing. So I'm running Curva C300s. The rears are 18 by 9.5, and the fronts are 18 by 8. So they are a staggered setup. As far as tires, I just recently got Nitto's NT05 265 35 18 in the rear, and the front I want to say is 245 35 18. I'm not sure as far as the sidewall height, but yeah, that was the very first thing I did. To the back, the next thing mod, I guess you want to say, I did was a muffler delete. Literally just went to a little shop in Fontana. Shout out to Ralph's Muffler. They hooked it up and they did amazing work, and we got the muffler chopped. Oh yeah, that was the second thing I did, and honestly, it's not too bad. Yeah, you get drone around 2,000 RPMs when you're driving, but nobody, I mean, who drives in 2,000 RPMs anyways? The muffler delete. The next thing I did was get gloss black kidney grills. That was very important for me. I didn't like the stock ones, the stock chrome ones were just not cutting it. But yeah, that's the next mod, kidney grills. All right, for the next mod, we're going under the hood. The next thing I got after this was a cold air intake. This is the Burger Motorsports cold air intake for the N55 engine. Yeah, my car's an N55, not a B58. So yeah, this was the very next thing I did, was a cold air intake. I guess you could say after the cold air intake is when I started going more towards performance, because the next thing after the intake that I did was a stage 1 tune. Yeah, so I ended up going with MHD stage 1. That was the very first thing I did. The only upgraded part I had was the intake, and that was it. But I was able to go stage 1 just stock. I didn't need to upgrade anything, but although I do recommend getting your charge pipe when you go stage 1, because literally a week in of having stage 1, I blew my stock charge pipe on this car right here. So I recommend upgrading that first. Leads us into the next mod, charge pipe. So after I went MHD stage 1, I bought a VRSF charge pipe. And yeah, so that was needed because, like I said, I blew it going stage 1. But yeah, so I upgraded that. And VRSF, highly recommend, good quality parts, amazing. But yeah, there it is. I would say this install is probably one of the hardest things I had to install. I can make an install video guiding you guys on how to do it, because I kind of figured out a simpler way to do it versus working from the top, and you know. But yeah, I went ahead and got a, I don't know if you guys could see it right there, a VRSF Catless high flow downpipe. So this is Catless. It is for off-road use only. But yeah, that was the very next thing I did, was a downpipe. Okay, next thing, what's next? Next thing after that, I went ahead and went stage 2 tune. So I switched to a stage 2 tune without having to upgrade my intercooler. Even though it's recommended, I still didn't do it for a while, and I mean, I was pretty good. I would get 3 good runs in before it did get heat soaked. But yeah, so next thing was stage 2 tune. I ended up going E. So I am running E85 in this car. but I can't go full 85. I'm only running an E20 mix, so I have to pump 20% ethanol to 91 pump. So whatever I'm at, I put E20 and then do the math. But yeah, so this car is running on E, and yes, E does make a huge difference in these cars for me since I am turbocharged. I noticed it more so top end for me. Top end on these cars usually would die out, but ever since going E, yeah, this thing pulls hard top end now. Performance mod that I did was a VR Sf intercooler. I believe this is a 6.5 intercooler, but yeah, install was fairly easy. Once you learn the charge pipe, you do learn the intercooler. So I mean, it is easier to do the charge pipe and the intercooler all at the same time, but I did the intercooler last. money was an issue, but eventually we got there. Artist performance mods, I want to stay that oh, you know what, no, I'm lying. I ended up going stage 2 plus. So stage 2 plus tuned. Since I got the intercooler, I went from stage 2 to stage 2 plus MHD. Like I said, I'm just running an off-the-shelf map. I'm not tuned by anyone currently, just MHD. But yeah, what's next was I got carbon fiber M style mirror caps. So this is carbon fiber. The install on this is pretty easy. Like I said, I can make install videos on all this stuff, because I mean, I know some videos are kind of hard, but I found an easy way to do the charge pipe. Downpipe, not so much. But yeah, this I can make install videos on. We're going around to the back. I got was this carbon fiber, I want to say it's like a M Sport style trunk bill or whatever you want to call it, spoiler, I don't know. But yeah, this was the next thing I got install. I did on my own obviously too on this. But yeah, this was the next exterior mod that I got. Way back around, we're going to the inside of the car now. This, I get a lot of questions on this beautiful thing. So yes, I do have a custom carbon fiber steering wheel. I'm running a light blue, basically a BMW blue stitching on it. Gloss carbon fiber. Paddle shifts and everything still work. I did lose the functionality to having a heated steering wheel, but I mean, I didn't really care about that. And I do have the LED Rev Match Display. So what this tells you is your RPMs, your engine time, your boost. If you have a boosted car, it will tell you how much pounds of boost you're pushing. So here it is, carbon fiber steering wheel, custom made by Impressive Carbon, guys. Impressive Carbon. They're the sponsor. They're the ones who hooked me up for this. Everybody else quoted me around 1,400 bucks for aftermarket steering wheel, exactly like this. They hooked it up fat. That's all I'm saying. Hit them up on Instagram. I'll put them in the link. But yeah, here it is. So basically, like I said, here it is, your RPMs, your miles per hour. You hit this button, it tells you your water temperature, oil temperature, your engine life, PSI, your gas level, 41%, and your voltage, so on your battery. And not to mention, it does tell you your lap time. So this is your lap times. If you do track your car, you can track everything right here. And you could also change the colors on the LED lights. Right now, I have mine just green, yellow, red, and then it flashes red. I don't want to rev too loud because I'm at a school currently, so I'm not trying to get, you know, kicked out of that. But yeah, so it does change colors right here as you rev. You could adjust your RPMs also. So I have mine set to redline at around 5,000 RPMs, and it'll flash, so it warns me before I hit actual redline. But yeah, here it is. And then I could also make an install video on this. I helped the guy install it, so I could, you know. Last mod that I've recently done to this car is, you guys are looking at it, an M Sport style front bumper. So this car is actually not an M Sport, it's the luxury line. So it's a 2014 435i luxury line, not the M Sport. So a lot of people ask me, oh, why do you have the why didn't you get the M Sport steering wheel? Because it's a luxury line. Why would I put an M Sport into a luxury line? Plus, like I said, I got it on sponsorship. Why am I going to be picky about something that I got a good deal on? But yeah, so this was the last current mod that I've done to the car, is a front bumper M Sport. To me, this changed the whole look of the car. Before, I was kind of embarrassed on taking pictures of the front end because the luxury one isn't that appealing, and it's also hard to find front lips for the luxury line. But yeah, so this was the most recent thing I've done, and I want to say that's pretty much everything I have done to this car. Quick overview: I have VRSF downpipe, VRSF charge pipe, VRSF intercooler, Burger Motorsports intake, Curva C300 wheels staggered. I could give you guys the specs if you guys want. Ask questions in the comments and I'll tell you guys. Carbon fiber mirror caps, carbon fiber trunk spoiler, carbon fiber steering wheel, and the front bumper. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and the muffler delete. So yeah, that's all my exhaust setup. People always ask, what kind of exhaust do you have? What catback are you running? Simple, muffler delete, and a downpipe. That's pretty much it. But yeah, here's a quick walk around of the car. Everywhere I go, I get compliments on it. Gas stations, while I'm driving. And to me, it just, not really, oh, it does kind of gratify me because I do put a lot of money and effort into this car. So getting compliments is just like, I'm doing something right, you know? I almost forgot one thing. I painted the calipers. So I actually do want to repaint them. I want to go more towards a BMW blue, like this, like a light baby blue. This is kind of a royal blue, I guess you want to say. But yeah, so I definitely want to repaint those. But yeah, that's basically everything performance-wise and exterior-wise that's done to my BMW. So the most important, everybody asks, what model is this car? Is it an M4? Is it a E92? It's actually a F32 435i. So it's not an M4. It's not a freaking 335i. It's a 435i N55 F32. A lot of N55 F32 numbers. It does get kind of confusing with BMWs, but yeah, that's what this is. I know the new ones are B58s or like 2016 plus, but to me the N55 sounds a lot better. And when I bought this car, this was more in my price range versus a 2016, 2017. So yeah, waited. I tried to answer as much questions as I could that everybody always asks about this car. But if you guys have any more that I didn't answer, feel free to drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.